Welcome to the Restaurant Show. I'm your host, Jessa Jeremiah, and we have a fabulous show for you. It's Nutrition Month all month long, and we're going to check in with a special celebrity guest that you don't want to miss. Also, if you love barbecue, you're going to want to stick around because we're headed to Wanakee to check in with Blow and Smoke Barbecue. It's your guide to the best restaurants in town, so you can skip the rest and enjoy the best. We'll tell you where to go coming up on the Restaurant Show.
Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. I'm Ellen Barrett, and now March is National Nutrition Month because it's the perfect time of year to remind people about the need to make healthy food choices. Joining us today with some nutritious tips is Frances Largeman-Roth, one of the most famous registered dietitians on TV. She's also a New York Times bestselling author and the go-to nutritionist for New York morning shows on CNN, The Rachel Ray Show, Dr. Oz, and many more. Frances, thank you so much for being with us today.
Oh, thanks so much for having me, Ellen.
Great to have you here. And now, as a nutritionist, what are some of the best and worst nutrition choices most people make?
Well, people tend to go to extremes because they're looking for a quick fix. They go online, they Google, and they find information that isn't necessarily coming from a real health expert. So for National Nutrition Month, I'm really here to help consumers make informed choices, at the grocery store.
That's such great advice. I know I've totally done that before. You go to Google, you search for something, and sometimes you end up on a totally wrong page. So it's great that you're out there kind of giving that great advice. And now off of that, what would you say is one of your favorite nutritious snacks?
Yeah, well, we're all snacking so much these days. We're on the go, we're snacking at our desk, in the car, everywhere, but you need to really make those snack calories count. They can't just be throwaways because we're doing it so much. So Harvest Stone crackers really help you get a lot out of your snack. They are organic, they are non-GMO, they are gluten-free, so everyone can enjoy them.
Perfect.
And they're also made with whole grain, so they're the perfect canvas for all of your wholesome creations. They are amazing with this Green Goddess guacamole that we have here. They're also really fantastic with aged cheddar, whatever you want to top them with.
Now, what's one of your favorite nutritious beverages? I think a lot of people end up drinking different things and people don't realize the amount of calories and added sugar that are in those beverages.
Right, that's right. And you know, I am the author of Eating in Color, so I'm really passionate about getting people to eat and drink more colorfully. And for the month of March, I am all about the color purple, and we have Welch's 100% Concord grape juice to help us get those heart health benefits of the Concord grape. The polyphenols are in the grape skins, and there is actually no added sugar. Wow. And each 8-ounce glass of the grape juice has 40 grapes in it. It's made from 40 grapes, so you're getting a lot of plant benefit here. And I like to use it in smoothies. We have a beautiful example of that over here. And also, it's so good in a spritzer. It's really delicious stuff and a great thing to add to your diet.
And what would you say is one of your go-to suggestions for Nutrition Month?
Well, seafood. We are not eating enough of it, and we're supposed to be eating more of it. We're supposed to be getting 2 to 3 servings of fish every week.
Wow.
And we just don't do it. So one thing that I want to encourage people to do is to get those servings in, and an easy way to do that is with Bumblebee solid white albacore tuna. You can get it in a can or a pouch, so it's really convenient to take it with you. It has a very nice firm steaky texture as opposed to the soupy texture of chunk light tuna. And that's why for me, when I'm making my recipes at home, only Bumblebee albacore will do, and it's also just a fantastic source of protein.
Absolutely, and I think a lot of people fall in that category where maybe they're not eating any fish or seafood during the week. So what a great option that's super simple and easy. Do you have any other simple on-the-go food options for folks?
Yes, pulses. So I'm not sure if you know what a pulse is, but it includes chickpeas, lentils, dry peas, and beans. And these are really nutrition superstars. So you make one batch of beans or lentils or peas a week, and then you can make these beautiful mason jar salads the whole week long. They only take 5 minutes to put together. You know, assemble them, put them in the fridge, and then they're there for you when you're leaving for the office in the morning. And just a half cup serving of pulses gives you 9 grams of plant protein plus 4 times the fiber that you would get in brown rice. And if you eat 3 of those half-cup servings every week, it's going to help you with weight management and also help you get all the fiber that you need, which is so important. And it's another thing that we're just not getting enough of. So pulses can really go a long way toward helping you achieve your nutrition goals.
That's a wonderful tip, and in so many of your past books, you have so many great ideas. What's next for you in your career? Any new books coming out anytime soon?
Well, 2019, which I know seems like a long time away, but it will be here before we know it. I plan to have a book out then, and hopefully I can come back and chat with you about that one.
Absolutely, we'll be looking forward to it. And where can viewers go for some more information and some other recipes?
Yeah, they can go to tipsontv.com.
Wonderful. Again, Frances Largeman-Roth, thank you so much for being with us today. We really appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. And stay tuned to The Restaurant Show. We'll be back with more here on Wisconsin's 57 Television.
Don't go away, because when we return, the best barbecue place in town is on The Restaurant Show. We're headed to Waunakee.
We're talking barbecue here today on The Restaurant Show, and there's really only 2 places that you can get authentic barbecue. One is Kansas City, and the other is Waunakee, Wisconsin, at this guy's place. This is Robert Bishop from Blow and Smoke Barbecue. Thanks for having us again.
Thank you.
So we're talking, looks like we're talking pork today. We've been doing beef for a little while now, but
Right.
we're talking pork today. So what are we making?
This is pork shoulder, also call it pork butt.
That's fascinating, that shoulder and butt. It all comes from the same place, though.
The shoulder.
Not
Right.
the butt.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that, but
Yeah.
maybe because it looks like a butt kind of, I don't know.
Who knows?
Anyway,
We'll let you draw your own conclusions on that.
I use the boneless butt, so that's already been, the bone's already been cut out of
Okay.
there. We like to use a nice coating of our dry rub.
Sure.
Everything here is dry rub.
Okay. And are you using the same, is it the same rub for both the
Nope,
beef
we
and
have little different rubs.
Okay.
Just a little more peppery in the beef, a little saltier in the pork.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Ribs have a little less of both of that, a little more brown sugar. for
Okay.
them.
How long do you have to smoke this for?
These will go a good 10 to 12 hours, depending on how big it is. This is a bigger size one.
Okay.
Some are a little smaller. You just have to kind of, after about 6 or 8 hours, you have to kind of get in there and just kind of start peeking and feeling and
Sure.
seeing what's done. And
Yeah,
you start
okay.
pulling things off and rotating them around a little bit, you know. And
Sure. Now, I noticed that there's a little bit of the fat on the bottom that you normally
Yep.
see, and is that something that you keep on, and do you
I keep this on there, but what I do, there's plenty of fat in this meat
Mm-hmm.
that you don't have to keep it up. I'd like to put the fat side down.
Okay, yeah.
And that, it really cooks it out of there fast.
Yeah.
You don't need this fat cap.
Okay.
But it'll help keep it from burning on the bottom.
Got it.
Plus,
Interesting.
like I said, there's plenty of juice inside this baby to
Okay.
keep her good and moist for you.
Interesting. Yeah, I've always known that if you want to cook like a rib roast or something, you cook fat side up to have
Yep.
it drain down, but you don't need to do that here.
Not with this.
Okay.
You could, but I just don't.
Sure. All right. So then we just plate it up and eat it like this? No.
Oh, well, you gotta smoke it for a couple, 2 or 3 or
Yeah.
10 hours
Couple,
there, you
3 or
know.
10,
so
12 hours, sure. All right. So
I'm gonna make a couple sandwiches here.
Okay, excellent. And oh yeah, so this is on a, is this
This
a
is a
hoagie?
ciabatta
all
hoagie
right.
bun.
Okay.
This is our 3 little pigs. It gets Swiss cheese,
Okay.
bacon, ham, and then the pork, of course.
Okay. All right. Excellent.
And with the magic of television,
Magic of this is our Magic TV oven. Magic
here's
TV
how
smoker.
this is how this comes out looking.
All right. Now is this the whole thing? Does it shrink down that much?
Yep.
Wow.
There's a lot of fat in there too, and
Look at the difference in
yeah.
size of this. It's like almost half the size.
Yep.
That's crazy.
it's horrible when you cost out your expenses.
I
but
bet.
it's just the way it is.
I bet. Yeah. Worth every penny though,
Worth
I
every
suppose,
penny,
once
yep.
you put it in your mouth. So, and it looks what kind of cheese are we putting on
That's
here?
Swiss cheese.
Some Swiss cheese?
Yep.
So you're literally just pulling some right
Right
out of the
right
center.
off that primal there.
Oh, yeah.
And spread it on here, and this gets topped off with our homemade chipotle mayo, which gives it just a nice little kick, for this sandwich.
I'm not sure if I've tried this yet, so I'm kind of excited to try this chipotle mayo. Look at that.
Yep.
You will not leave hungry when you come to this place. That's for sure. Excellent. And then it comes with the the standard sides. You got
Yep,
some
most
coleslaw.
all of our sandwiches come with chips and a pickle. You can upgrade to a different side if you'd like for $1.49.
Excellent. Okay. And you guys do some catering, am I right?
We do.
Okay. Talk to us a little bit about what that process looks like, how it gets started, and if people are interested, how they can.
Well, if
start that
somebody wants to come in or is interested in having a party catering, come on in. We'll do set up a tasting for you. Come in and try our various meats and sides. Kind of pick what you like. It's $10 for a tasting, but if you book with us, we kick that back to you in the price of your catering.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't like to charge, but
Sure.
I put out a lot of food there for them, and stuff. So
Yeah, there's a lot of food here. And what size parties do you usually cater for?
we'll do anything from 10 people, the little businesses around here, to 2,000.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
We can handle a lot of food. Yeah.
I have to imagine that you're smoking the meat a little bit far in advance. You have to kind of plan ahead to do something.
Well, these smokers, they'll hold about 200 pounds each.
Okay.
So once it cooks down, you've got, quite
Okay.
a bit there. But yeah, they
Excellent.
do have to go for a few days.
All right. Well, can I try this then?
You sure may.
All right.
While you're trying that, I'm going to whip one more together here
All
for
right.
you.
Excellent. That sounds good. So this is the 3 little pigs that we're looking
Yep.
at because it's got the ham, bacon, and the
Swiss
pork,
and the pork.
shoulder. Here we go.
This one is our Kansas City, Carolina. It's got pepper jack cheese. It's served on Texas toast. We kind of get this from the Carolinas. They like to do something with pork and slaw in a cup with sauce.
Okay.
We do a little different color to Kansas City, so we put it as a sandwich. Oh, and
Whoops. That's all right.
put it as a sandwich, and top her off with some slaw. Let's steal your slaw there.
Thank you. We'll put that right over there. Now that it has a big bite taken out of it, you can get it. All right. So we're actually putting the slaw on top
This seems so weird, but just that slaw with the meat, it's just delicious.
I've tried that before.
It's one of our most popular sandwiches.
You're
welcome to try that one also if you'd like.
This is the silent part of the show where I'm just eating. So while I'm doing this, tell us a little bit about some of the awards that you've won, because obviously we've seen just a couple right behind us here. So talk to us about some of the awards that you've won.
Well, we've competed for about 20 years, and over that time we won almost 200 awards, 2 grand championships. They're the most fun thing I've ever done in my life. Family and friends come out Friday night before you start competing, have a little kickoff party, start cooking at midnight through the next day, and then the awards ceremony, and
Wow.
drink 1 or 2 or 20 beers throughout the process, and
Right. So it's like kind of a marathon. I mean, you start at midnight and you don't get to sleep a whole lot during
a
this time.
couple hours, set the timer, get up, put ribs on about 4 in the morning, and
Wow.
you start the tasting at noon.
Are you
for the
doing
judges.
it? Have you done any competitions lately?
We did one up here in Sauk City, and that was only because the contest was a Saturday and a Sunday, so I didn't want to have to close the restaurant.
Right.
But
Right.
we took 7th and Brisket down there.
Nice. Nice. Good for
But,
you. A lot of good food up here at Blown Smoke Barbecue. They do catering. Thank you for having us up here today.
Thank you for
We
coming
appreciate
out.
it. This is Robert Bishop from Blown Smoke Barbecue. Head on up to Wanakee for Kansas City style barbecue. We'll be right back with more Restaurant Show after the break.
After the break, we're talking sports. We're checking in with the Red Zone, so stick around. Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. Joining us now, if you can't tell by the red and the things behind us, we have the Red Zone here, and we've got Ryan.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
I'm excited because I feel like we're doing some good sport food today, football food.
Football season, so I decided to bring out some stuff, some brats and burgers and
Great.
stuff you throw on the grill yourself, but you come down to the bar and enjoy just as well.
Let someone else do it for you. You're better at it anyway. So let's talk about what we're gonna do. So let's start with the brat. Can we
Okay.
start with that one?
Yep, we're gonna go with a 3rd pound Clements brat.
3rd pound.
So,
That's a good sized brat.
Yep, we're gonna toss some sauerkraut on top, some nice warm sauerkraut.
Yum.
Nice and plentiful there. And then to make it a full plate, we're gonna toss in some French
Oh,
fries.
gotta do the French fries.
Oh yeah.
Gotta have the fries. So what made you choose this particular brat? Look at that. That's a good looking brat. 3rd pound brat.
Size, Clement's such a great brand.
Okay.
You know, the stuff at the brewery games, a lot of other events, and it was just I think the flavor profile of the brat is superior to all others, and it's a nice big size. So when you see it at your plate, it's going to be, hit your plate, you're like, wow, this is a good value here.
You guys do a good job with the bun too, because I hate when you get a big brat on a wimpy bun. You guys have a nice hearty bun. We'll give it a whirl over here. So that looks really good. And then, so this is the same brat that you use on game days then too?
Yep. A lot of places will use different size brats for their football Saturdays and whatnot, but we think we want you to get the same product that you would get every day so that you can come in and know what you're expecting and get the quality that you would get day in and day out.
I didn't even know that. That's an interesting tip that some people will do a little something different on game day. But you're going to give us the full, the third pound. We're not messing around.
Oh, no, we're going big time.
Love that. And then you do a really great bacon cheddar burger. I'm so excited that you're doing this one today. Let's do that.
Okay, I'm going to start off. And a lot of places want to put the burger down on the bun first. I'm actually going to put the bacon down on the bun.
Oh, okay. Why do you do that?
Well, then you're going to put your cheese down.
Oh, it's
because a lot of times when you get your cheese and it gets melty, and if you want to add toppings to it, when you pull your bun top off,
the
cheese goes with it. You're going to lose all that. When you put it on the bottom there, you can pull your bun top off, put your ketchup, put all your other stuff on here, and not have a problem with it tearing off the cheese off your bun. So it's just a lot easier way to do it. You still get the great flavor. This way you can add things a little less messy.
You've changed my burger perspective. I didn't even think of this. This is great because I love cheese on burgers. Got to have cheese. But you're right. It does kind of get messy. And then where's my ketchup go?
Instead of having to flip it over and do it on the bottom this way, it's just a lot easier for everyone.
And bacon on the bottom too. I love that. How big is this burger now? This looks big.
This is an 8-ounce burger. So a full half pound that we start with. Really big size. It's going to make the bun look kind of creamy, but it's going to very much fill you up.
It doesn't even, you guys, again, the big bun for a big burger. I love that. Half-pound burger. Okay, so you're hungry. Yeah. You're going to get fed over at Red Zone. Half-pound burger, third-pound brat. That looks super good. And where do you get the burger from?
We go from UW Provisions.
Oh, okay.
So the meat's from Wisconsin. It's everything is done here in Wisconsin. It's a local company. They do just awesome meat. You know, probably my favorite in town here. And the quality that we get from them is top.
Really good quality. Yeah, I love what you guys do over there with this kind of stuff. This is great. So you can go get your third-pound brat and your half-pound burger, and same thing that you get on game day every day that you can get at Red Zone. And let's talk about a couple other things. Holidays are around the corner.
Oh yeah.
So can people? You guys have a big space over there. Is that an opportunity for people to book and come over? And
we do. You know, company parties, birthday parties. You know, you name it. You want to do something and you're bringing people in, we have an environment where we can have you in our main room if it's something smaller, or we have the other side of the bar where you can have your own private event, in a larger event up to 350 people. And you know, you can bring bands, DJs, all that stuff in, and really...
You can do it big over there if you want.
We can do that. You know, we have tables if you want to sit down and banquet. You know, if you want to have a dance floor, we can do all that stuff.
Oh, cool. Dance floor. I didn't even think of that. So that's neat. And you guys have all kinds of games and things too. So you could have a bachelor party or, you know, kind of anything. Birthday is a good one too for that. So that's great. But holidays are coming up. So holiday party too, and that'd be wonderful. And then back to sports for a second. Did we talk before about shuttles? Do you guys do shuttles?
Yes, we do. For Cole Center events, primarily UW basketball and hockey games. We also do like the state high school tournaments when they're away. You can park at our place, take the free shuttle down. We just ask that people, you know, come in and buy something and support the business. And it's a free shuttle to and from, so you don't have to pay downtown parking fees and all that stuff.
Yeah, that'll kill you. So you can come in and have a great big lunch, or come by after, have a drink or something, and get a nice free shuttle, which is also nice for people who are coming to and from the game too. You know, if you're having a drink or two at the game, you can sit and have something to eat afterwards.
And we do when people take the shuttle back from the Cole Center, we do, if they turn their ticket in, give them a free 16-ounce can of beer. So it's another great reason to take the shuttle.
Yeah, there you go. Free shuttle and a free beer.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I can't beat that, right? You want to show off some of your gear there? You talked to us last time about some of the cool gear you have.
I got the hat on right now, and without having to take the shirt off, I do have a Red Zone t-shirt. We have polos, we have yoga pants for the ladies, tank tops, everything you want. We're working on getting some winter gear, stocking caps, you know, the cold weather is around the corner, sweatshirts and all that stuff. So stop into the bar, just ask one of us, and we'll be happy to get the size that you want and the product you want.
Love it. So So you can stop over there, get some cool gear. I'm still using the pen that you brought last time you
Okay.
were here. So people asked me about
I got-
your Red Zone pen.
I got two on me.
Look at that, see? Red Zone pen, I love it. I love that you guys do the gear, it's great. And lots of fun. Come on out for game day and come hungry, leave happy. You guys, I always say that with you guys because I never ever leave hungry. In fact, I usually leave with leftovers. But it's great stuff. You guys have great food and you're lots of fun over there. So
Thank you.
we appreciate that. And rent it out for a party if you want to too, because they've got just so much space. If you haven't been over there, it's just a really cool place for all kinds of different events and just great food, dinner, lunch, you name it. All right, guys, we'll be back with more Restaurant Show. Please stick around. We'll be back after the break. Thank you so much for joining me on the Restaurant Show today. I had so much fun checking out all these great local spots. I'm Jessa Jeremiah reminding you that life is too short to eat average.